One thing is for sure, there is no escaping AI agents, whether you are a technical guy or not. You may not be able to create AI agents, but it is very important that you at least understand that these agents are going to be here to stay. Now, there are a lot of tools in general when we work with AI, with respect to AI agents or not. There are a lot of tools that you can go ahead and use readily for executing a few things. For example, if you talk about a platform called Outgrow, which is a gamifying platform where it lets you go ahead and it lets you create a lot of quizzes, polls, calculators, surveys, chatbots, etc. Let's say if you search for something called a spin wheel for discounts, this is a common practice in e-commerce websites where you go ahead and spin a wheel that it goes ahead and gives you some discount. Now these are pre-programmed. For example, there is a site called Elf site, right? You can go ahead and sign up for these things. Now, to sign up, you need to go ahead and pay. Most of the times, you will find platforms which readily give you the option to go ahead and sign up for their product or just embed their product onto your website or add the widget onto the website. For example, if you look at this site, which is Elf site, now there are certain spin wheels that you have that you can go ahead and readily embed on your websites. However, you need to understand that these are very limited in terms of customization. And a weird thought came across, and then I was thinking, what if I could do it myself? I don't know the P of programming, but what if I could pull something like this where I decide the spin wheel concept, I customize it. Now my customization started something like this. Now it says I need a spin wheel where the output is only going to be either 13% discount or 15% discount, and every spin will display the result in the front end. And it will also generate a unique discount code that people could use and apply that discount, right? Now, this is all powered by something called as Pipedream. I can also do it using Lovable. I can use it using any of the AI agents available without knowing the P of programming. So I saw this. This is the first time I'm trying it. I have not prepared. I have not planned. I have not tested this. This is just live as we speak. As I said, without being a programmer, how can I go ahead and do this using the set of instructions that ChatGPT has given me, right? So I'm just going to do it with you. Let's say sign up for this, which is Pipedream. I think I've already signed up. I think that's the only thing that I did. And once you sign up, it takes you to this website. All right. So it says go to workflows, click the new plus HTTP request. I'm just going to say new workflow, and let's say my spin wheel, right? This needs advanced programming. I don't want to configure the GitHub sync. Let's say create project and continue, untitled workflow, create workflow. Then we are here, right? Now you need a new HTTP request. Add trigger. Now this is the HTTP webhook, new HTTP webhook request. So I'm just going to click this. This is the trigger. Okay, I'm just saving and continuing it. Send an HTTP request to the URL above or generate a test. Generate a test event, send the HTTP request. You don't need to understand anything, just keep going. Success, it is tested. Now I have added the trigger. Now save the workflow. You will get a unique webhook URL like this, right? Which is this, right? So I'm just going to say continue. All right. Now the next step is add JS code step, generate discount result, right? So I'm just going to say click plus code to Node.js. Let's say search for this. Let's say click another node and node code, Node.js 20. This is the Node.js. Now paste this code. So copy this code, and I'm just coming here and pasting this code. Then you say deploy and test. This randomly picks up 13 or 15 and generates a unique code like this. So I'm just going to test it. What is the next step? Click test, and in the top right, output should be something like this. So you saw that. Now save the workflow. I'm just going to deploy this, right? Or is there a way I can save this? Right. Now go to replit.com because we need a front end that can go ahead and replicate this result, right? So I'm just going to Replit. It's a free to sign up account. So go to Replit. Replit deals, Lovable, Replit, these mostly deal with the front end. So I'm just going to log in. Let's say continue with Google. I think I should already be logged in. Nope. Okay, then let's just look at what the steps are. Create a new project, HTML, CSS or JavaScript, right? Wait until it loads. All right, now create an app. Is that what we're going to do? Let's say create an app and create a new project, which is HTML, CSS, JavaScript, right? Let's go to apps. Okay, create. You need a new project, HTML, CSS. Just copy this into your files. Okay, now this is where I'm stuck, right? I don't know what to do here, import code or design, because I can't look at the options that they're saying. So what you need to do is copy this. Let's say this. Let's copy this and just say, I am stuck here. I am logged into Replit, and here is the screen I see. I don't know the next few steps, right? And just to make sure you give more context, you can just copy this screenshot, and then I'm just going to attach it here. Right, add files, desktop. This is the screenshot, right? Please refer the screenshot. And I'm just going to go ahead and see what ChatGPT suggests. Here's exactly what to do next. Choose a template. Okay, that's nice. Choose a template, and then in the template list, scroll or search and select HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? Beautiful, I found that. Now I'm just going to name it. So I'm just going to use the same name just to make it easy. Okay, and then click create rep, which is create app, maybe. Okay, website, blah blah blah. Yeah, wait, free app steps. If I'm not sure about this, I'm not sure if I should create this or I should click on this. I should click on this or this, right? So when you're in doubt, you will just say, can't see this, but I see create app button. Is that what you mean, right? Most probably that is what it would mean. Great clarification. Yes, you're on the newer Replit interface, which means this was the old interface, what it was, the ChatGPT was suggesting. Okay, create app. Now click on create app. Now once you do that, it says you will see two tabs at the top, create with the Replit agent, choose template, choose a template, click on this one. Okay, anyway, so once that is done, let's go back to the steps that it has. Okay, now this is done. Okay, step 3, right? Go to Replit, create a new project. We did that. Now paste this into your files. In the index.html file, you will just go ahead and copy this code, and you will come here and paste this, right? And then, but you can't see the style.css file, right? Copy, or just to make sure, you say I pasted the code on index.html page, couldn't find the style.css and script.js files to copy the code you had given, right? Let's see what this is. Okay, here is how to add. Okay, step 1, add this, which is in the left sidebar, hover the file area. Left bar, hover the file area. Do we see anything like that? Okay, no. Okay, file area. Okay, this is where the script.js and style.css are available. So go to style.js, copy this in style.js CSS file. That's done. And then add script.js, blah, blah, blah. Script.js, copy this code, go to script.js and change this. Done, right? Oh, something is messed up. So let's do this again. So go here. This is style.css. So copy this here. Index also needs this to be here. Style script.js is this, so copy this, done, and then come to style.css just to clarify. It's different, right? So you come here, copy this, and make sure you copy all the contents here, right? Now this is done, this is done. Now final step is to test it. Click on the run green button here. Okay, I'm just running it, right? Beautiful. So it says spin the wheel. Now when you spin this wheel, nothing happens, right? Okay, hold on. So it just gives you a small button that you can use. The preview, click the spin button, you should get a result like you won 15%, but it is not showing, right? So now you come here and say, I see the spin button, but can't see this. Okay. You have it replace the webhook URL yet. In your script.js says this line should be replaced with your actual Pipedream URL. Okay, just copy this. Now go to your script.js file. This is your script.js, and then here look for count res. Okay, go to script.js. I don't even see this file, right? So something is wrong. There is no fetch button here at all. So cross check if you have copy pasted the right contents. You have not. So copy this, come here and paste this. Now here it says your web hook URL, right? So come down. Okay, this copy. Find the line with this, replace this with this, right? So I copy this and I come here. I copy paste my webhook URL. Okay, and then let's check the browser console, or right click your Replit preview window, right click inspect. Okay, let's stop this. Index style.css. Okay, style.css also has some errors here. So that also needs to be changed, right? So go to style.css file, style.css file. This is code into it. So copy this and you will paste it here, and you will also paste it here. Now run it. Okay, spin the wheel. You spin the wheel, but it still doesn't work, right? Okay, let's see. So come down, you're getting a course error. How to do this? Right click on your Replit preview window, click inspect, go to the console tab, which is this. Click the spin button again, spin. Check for errors like course policy blocked request. These are all different error messages that we don't even know what it is all about, right? So what we will do is syntax error is, do we see that? Okay, no. Okay, let's do something. Let's just copy paste these error messages. Okay, and copy this. Stop this testing, come here. These are the errors I see. Come here, add the screenshot. And just wait for ChatGPT. No, I think it's all messed up. Messed up. Make sure you refresh this correctly. Okay, I think there is something wrong with this, right? So open your index.html, make sure that the last line before body looks like this. So go to your index.html. And my last line before body looks like this. Okay, this is check. Make sure the function is defined globally. In script.js, you should define the function like this. So go to script.js. say open in split. Okay, right? Script.js should define the function like this. I think the script.js file is little messed up. So let's close all these things. Let's close everything, right? Okay, come here, open script.index.html. Let's go back to the original index.html file. Okay, index.html has to look like this. Is it looking like this? This is looking like this. Perfect. Now go to your style.css file. Is it looking like this? Body, font family, blah, 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 pointer. Perfect. Now go to script.js. Is it looking something like this? No. So copy this, come here, because that's the reason your button is not working, right? So this is fine, but then you need to change your webhook URL from Pipedream. So you come here and you need to pick it up from the instructions here. So this line has to be changed to this. So you copy this here, come here and paste it. That's about it, right? And then, okay, we're done. Now let's run it. Let's run. This is the preview. Spin the wheel. Still not working. Okay, now let's go to inspect element just to see what is happening. Go to console. Now these are the error messages, right? So you come here, you just copy these. Then give it and say now see these messages. Okay, now let's see what happens there. So let's close the inspect element. Stop the testing. Okay, see, okay. Syntax error, unexpected identifier, blah, blah, blah. Fix this in script.js. So go to script.js, where it says res equal to await, blah, blah, blah. Change this to copy this, come here. I think we pasted something wrong. So we do this. That's done. Res equal to await fetch, blah, blah, blah. This is done. Always this spin wheel is still undefined. So fix this by wrapping your function like this. Make sure this exact code replaces everything in script.js. So copy this, go to script.js, copy everything, paste it back. Okay. This needs to go for some reason, right? Because we have not done this. So this needs to be changed. Let's also check that. What should my webhook URL be changed to here? Oops. This one. Okay. It says your Pipedream webhook URL, right? So you need to copy, paste this. We set the Pipedream here already, right? So we're not going to worry about that. We are just going to change this line, which is this. And let's also go to Pipedream just to verify. Go to Pipedream. Workflows. New. Trigger. Continue. This is the same one, right? No, this is weird. Okay, add a code step, which is the code step, and you need to copy paste this code, which we have already done. Okay, makes sense. So this is fine, right? So now update your code in Replit. This URL has to go there. So copy this URL and come to Replit, and my fetch URL has to be changed to this in quotes. That's about it, right? Then let's start running it. Spin it. Okay, now it's spinning and nothing happens. It is supposed to say that you have won 13% or 15% or whatever, right? So let's quickly go back to inspect. I think this is the last set of errors we need to fix. Go to console and get the new set of errors. Okay, just say troubleshoot this and paste the screenshot. I'm pretty sure this is the last thing we need to fix. So close your preview, stop the running. Your Pipedream workflow doesn't have a code setup that runs JSON, or it's not configured properly. So rebuild the Pipedream workflow properly. Okay, let's do this again. So go here. Okay, close this. Edit this maybe. Okay, paste this code into the node.js step. Okay, this is the node.js step. So I will copy this, come here and paste it. Test it. Okay, make sure the workflow ends with this step. This trigger will success. It returns the steps project. So you're seeing. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. So I'm just going to test this and say deploy. Okay, now step 3, save and deploy. Copy the webhook URL. This is the webhook URL. Test it again in Replit. Go to Replit, change your webhook URL, paste it, say save it. Okay, save it and then run it. Okay, spin, it says spinning. Still not making it happen. So inspect, go to console. Something is fundamentally wrong here. So I'm just going to say open. These are the Pipedream and Replit screens. Help. So close the console, stop the testing. Your script.js still points to the wrong URL. Final fix, update the real webhook in this. Okay. So go to your Replit project, open the script.js. Okay, I did that. Okay. Replace this line, which I did, right? Replace this line with this, which I did. Copy. Copy. And just to be sure, I'm just going to say this is my script.js file, and does it work? And it still doesn't work. So stop this. In the index.html, you must have this line. So let's go back to index.html, see if you have this line. Script src equal to script.js. Okay, I do have that. And it must be placed either inside the head with a differ like this, or at the very bottom just before your body tag. It is right. That's nice. Then make sure your button matches this. Button on click equal to spin wheel, spin button divide equal to result. Okay, it matches this. Add a fallback console log to trace. So copy this, the function like this. In the script, don't understand step 3. Where should I paste the code? Open the disk and Replit, click on the file name this. Step to delete everything currently in that file. Just select the content inside script.js. Okay. And copy this. Delete everything, and it's also going to copy. I did that. Now step 4, make sure your index has this. So go to your index and it has this, right? Script.js. Copy. Do this and run it. Right click in the preview. Click the spin button. Oops, something went wrong. Look for, so right click, go to inspect, go to console. Look for spin button clicked, right? Something is wrong with the JSON file. Oh, come on. Okay, maybe something is missing in Pipedream. So come here. Here is what you need to do in Pipedream. Open your existing workflow. After your code step that generates return discount blah blah blah. Now click the plus button and choose. Where is the plus button? Click on this. This is the workflow. There's no plus button here. Edit. Click on the plus button and say add step HTTP response. Can't see HTTP response. Click on the plus. In the search bar, type this. Respond to HTTP requests, right? So that's... So click on the plus. Respond. HTTP response. Says respond to HTTP. Okay, copy this, some changes to the code. So because this is not showing, okay, let's actually send it to review, right? So I'm just saying HTTP. Now these are all I could see, right? So just take a screenshot and say, these are all I see when I search for HTTP. I think it is going to suggest you a manual alternative. Actions to this way you don't see this fastest start fix. Okay, fix this. Place this code into your Pipedream code step. So copy this, replace your existing code. So copy this and come to the code and replace this code. Okay, deploy in Pipedream. I'm just testing it before I deploy. The workflow trigger is not configured to allow custom response. Okay. Or let's copy this error message. Throws an error. This. Fix enable custom responses with click on the trigger setup. Look for a toggle that says enable custom responses. Click on the trigger. On the right, you will see trigger settings. Trigger settings. I don't see any trigger settings. Configure. You need to enable custom responses here, but we don't see that, right? So let's go to code. Let's go here. Where do we see that? Allow workflow to send custom HTTP responses. You don't see that, right? Configure. Under HTTP responses. No. We can't see that. So let's copy this and add it. I know this is a little, but not every app that you build will help you, will make you struggle so much. But this is all learning, right? So understand, I'm just doing all this without any technical knowledge and without any technical understanding, and this is where it gets interesting, right? So right now your triggers HTTP response setting is a return HTTP 200 OK, which is this. Okay, now fix this. Go here, click on send a custom response from your workflow. I thought as much, but I don't see that as well. So I click on this, and I'm just going to return a custom response from your workflow. That's it. So I need to select that. You need to save and continue, and you need to test the workflow, deploy it. Okay. Okay, let's actually test it before we go ahead. So edit this, go to the trigger, test the workflow, because I just want to be sure. So it is success. Okay, now Replit should work, it says. So go to Replit, close this thing, and now just say stop this. We have made all the changes, and then run it. Now it should say this, spinning. Whoa, we got it. So it says you won 15%, your code is this, right? Let's spin it again and see what happens. Uh-oh. You won 15%, right? So now this is interesting. Not foolproof. Let's say 1568XI. Do you see how this is generating a new coupon code all the time? So congratulations, you've just built your micro app. But here is a key. Now the key is, I don't want a simple spin button on a blank page. I need a actual spin wheel that spins and stops at 15% when I click spin, right? Need that ASAP. Now let's say this should be easy because this is just a front end. This is just the front end, but let's see. Blah, 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 how to do it fast. Use blah, 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 blah. Okay, now replace your current Replit index, these files. So you go to this is already working. So your backend is working, your Pipedream is working, your agentic stuff is working. So you don't worry about that. You just need to work with the index file. So go to index. Okay, is this index? Okay, this is index. Copy this code. Okay, and paste it. So let's say paste it. Now go to your style.css. You copy this. Go to style.css and paste it. Now you go to your script.js. You copy this. Go to script.js. Select all. Replace it. Right. Wheel has 2 visual slices. It spins at 4 full rotations. You can customize these also if you want, right? So let's say you want to add more segments, blah, blah. Let's say, okay, this is stop it. Now we need to test the new variation. Nice. So this is your own version of spin, 15% and 13%. This is interesting. So although this is not foolproof, you can still go ahead and add a lot of references and say that, I need it to spin this way. I need this to be look this way by taking references from other websites. But this is a working prototype that you actually built, right? Like a micro app. You could share this internally. You could share this to your stakeholders. You can just share it with your existing audiences just to demonstrate the power of how you can create AI agents even though you don't have coding experience, right? So that's about it. Thank you so much. Although this is very, 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 very basic, we're going to get much ahead from here. And this is just, I could have saved a lot of time by rehearsing this, but I didn't want to do it. I just wanted it to be raw. So I think you will appreciate this. So that's about it. See you in the next session. Until then, my name is Casey signing off. Ciao.